I saw I came, I conquered, or should I say I saw I conquered, I came. This little chico on fire, ain't no lie. Well, y'all slipping, he running the game. Now, big bang, boogie, get that kitty little noogie in a nice, nice.
That's Pitbull. Pitbull going on fire. So amazing. So welcome. We're going to talk about wealth building strategies. See, you hear that? Well, Pitbull is saying, I'm the best. I'm a strategy. I am a goal. So it's incredible. Welcome to Wealth Building Strategy 2022. And welcome to this today's session where we're going to share with you what it takes to build a goal, what it takes to really get what you want. I'm going to be brief today, just 15 minutes. I have something coming up, so I won't be long with you. Thank you for joining. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being awesome. I'm going to talk about goals. I'm going to talk about what it takes to really create a winning strategy, what it really takes to start winning in life in general, and why have you not been winning, right? So I'm going to talk about goals. I'm going to talk about your goals. I'm going to talk about the real things that you got to do so that you can start winning. Most of us are not involved in real goals, and that's what I want to change. I want to change how we can really start winning, how you can grow. So welcome, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for those who are watching live. My name is Kamal. I am a student and teacher of the Law of Attraction. I am studying with Bob Proctor, the #1 in human potential. And today we're going to talk about a worthy goal. The kind of goal that you really dream about having, the kind of goal that you've never had, the kind of goal that you wish you can get it done, right? See, there's kind of goals around in your mind. There's kind of goals that you've always been wanting. The things that you always think about when you go to sleep. Well, the first thing that you wake up in the morning, right? What kind of goals do you have? So goals. That's what I'm talking about. Wealth building strategy for your goals. One of the first things that you wake up in the morning, what do you think about? So I'm talking about a big goal. I want to talk about something that you've never had before. I'm not talking about a little thing, a $5 increase or a $10. I'm talking about like a $10,000, a nice sized bonus. These goals will energize you way more than ever before. It's a different dimension. It's a different reality. Now I'm going to invite you to actually understand that there is such thing. There is a strategy that can get you that there in 2022. It doesn't need to be taking long. See, by the time you finish this first lesson, if you study with me, thinking into results, if you study with me this kind of material, you'll start understanding that there is more to it than what's going on in your life. We have lessons, we have weekly meetings, we have discussions about what a goal is. And how do you go about achieving a goal? How do you go about getting results? And how do the rich keep getting rich and the little don't get anymore? So a goal is something that you're going after that you've never done before. A wealth building strategy, something that big. Are you wealthy, or do you want to be wealthy? Do you want to be seeing what Bob Proctor is doing, Laura Langmeyer? Would you like to know? See, a goal is to help you grow. It causes to draw something out of you that you never thought you got. You have it. Inside of you, there is something very, very special. We're going to build that wealth. We're going to build that strategy. So I'm going to be hosting a session next week, Thursday, and I'm going to invite you to attend. So what is a big goal? What is something that you've never done? It's something that you really want. It's something that you've never done, but you think about it in the morning and at night. You think about it in the morning and it never goes away. It's there. You want it no matter what. It's like when you first were in love with that individual that you were after. You were after them. You went everywhere they went. You thought about them in the morning. You thought about them at night. So what are you in love with? What is it that you really want to do? So if you're really going to accomplish something big in life, you are really going to need to be inspired. You're going to need to be inspired by something so big and so massive, but how do you sustain it? How do you stay there? It's not just once a week. It's not just once a month. You have to stay there. You have to get the momentum. You have to build the habit to get there. Now, this thing comes from inside of you. This energy comes from inside of you. We call them type C goals. So I'm going to go over the 3 types, A, B, C types of goals. It's only for a few more minutes here with you. See, type A goals is doing something you already know how to do. Something basic, something small. You've done it before. You already know how to do it. It's boring. It's like, taking the car to be really cleaned up. You know how to do that. It's a goal for the day. Just work. B type goals are what you think you can do. So you think you can do it, you buy the material, you put it together, and that's a B type goal. I'm talking about a wealth building strategy that is like starting your own business, starting your own company, moving to another city, starting a financial company, or owning your own bank. What do you really want? See, C type goals are your fantasies, or when you're dreaming at night and you're like, I wish I could do this. I wish I could see myself doing that. And you're holding yourself back. You can, but that's what I'm talking about. Those kind of goals, a wealth building strategy. I'm talking about inviting you to teach you how you can do this. That's the invitation. So you have to build this fantasy that you can do it. And you have to invite yourself and your mind and all your beliefs and everything that it takes that you can do this thing. You can tell yourself, I can do it. And then you take this fantasy and you move it to a theory. The more you connect with this idea that you want to move to this other city, you want to get this business going, you want to build the program, you want to sell your product, this fantasy becomes a theory. So, what I'm sharing with you here is lesson one in wealth building strategies with Bob Proctor. So, I'm studying with him right now. Bob was in the movie The Secret, number one hit movie for years, The Secret by Bob Proctor. So, Bob and Laurel, that's one of Laurel's books. I'm studying with her as well, Laura Langmeyer. And we're helping others become millionaires because we are already. And we're helping others become millionaires. That's what we do. They were both in the movie The Secret. 500 million people have watched it and are building their strategies. Everybody thinks the law of attraction will just work. No, we can teach you how it works. We can show you how it works. That's what we're here for. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to wait another year? Are you going to wait another month? Or do you want to get on this wagon and let's get you busy learning how to do this? Let's get you busy in an environment that's enriching, encouraging, just like yourself. You might be thinking, oh, it's not really me. Oh, really, it's not really me. No, it is you. You can do this. You can do this. I'm going to write you the schedule, 12 p.m. Eastern. You are invited. You can do this. Everybody's like yourself studying this with us, and they are getting results. And who are they? Well, they're real estate agents, they're entrepreneurs, they're moms, they're dad. They've been dreaming about this goal all their life. They want to do it, but they're too scared. You're too scared to do it. So we're going to help you build this fantasy. We're going to make it a theory, and we're going to get you to move into action. You will move into action. You will start seeing yourself going into action. But you have to believe that you can do this, and you have to be willing to go where you want to go. Now, I know you're able, but you are not willing to go. And I want to move this idea from a wish and a hope to a desire. See, if it's a wish and a hope, it's not going to happen. If you're just wishing and hoping to make more money this year, it's not going to happen. If you're just wishing and hoping to increase your income this year, it's not going to happen. You have to have a bigger desire. This goal has to be a real fantasy, real fantasy. Just like these Wright brothers back in the 1900s from Dayton, Ohio. About 30 minutes from where I am here, 30, 40 minutes. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. They were in Dayton. They took a plane up in the air and they made it fly. That was their dream. They were bicycle mechanics. Bicycle mechanics. They knew nothing about flying, but they had a dream. They had a fantasy. What is your dream? See, you must believe you are able and willing to do what's required in order to turn the theory into this goal. You have to believe it. Now, how do you believe it? Well, we're going to help you learn how. We're going to help you learn how that belief can become a reality and change your behavior. That's what we do with Bob Proctor. That's what we do with Laurel. We help you start this business. We help you start this process and put you in motion so you can accomplish what you want. Others are doing this. 30 other clients are doing it. That's of mine only. How about all the others, the million others that are doing? Bob has been doing this for 61 years. 61. We know this works. So everything that's in this book, Think and Grow Rich, is now buried in Thinking into Results. And I want you to have it. I want you to have this amazing thing. It's an incredible. So you must believe and you are able and willing to do what's required to turn this theory into a goal. You have to believe it. And day in, day out, you work with me and my group, you're going to believe it. You're going to have to refuse to let anything outside stop you from having it. You're too distracted. You are working with the small stuff. You are holding yourself back. I want you to stop being distracted. I want you to stop being so small on your goals, and you're thinking you're inconveniencing others with your ideas and business. No, you're not. It's your life. Don't let the outside conditions or circumstance dictate how you will live. Where do you want to live? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? You're going to let the circumstance and conditions affect you? You're going to wait until you're 80, 90, 100 to change, to move or start your business or dream? I'm going to help you get emotionally engaged with this wealth building strategy for 20. This is just one part of it. We have 12 sections in this training camp with Bob Proctor and I. I'm just talking about one of them today, about the goal. We're going to talk about different ones, different days, but today specifically about that thing that you want. When are you going to do it? When are you going to get emotionally involved with it and stop holding yourself back? I want you to involve your emotions, your body, your behavior, your experience, your environment. I want you to start really becoming in charge of you. Your behavior is going to change. You're going to become a different person after you work with me for 6 months. You're going to love the days and the time that you are working on this thing. And as you change on the inside, the outside will change. You might be thinking, oh, this is some kind of law of attraction. This is some kind of dream. Well, I'm going to tell you, this is more than a dream. This is about a goal. This is about a fantasy. This is about you getting emotionally involved with what you want and going after it. And I call it wealth building strategies. It's a wealth building strategy. If you want to grow and you want to grow big, you're not going to do it by yourself. You have too many things holding you back and blocking you from growing. And what we have in this system with Bob Proctor, in this live coaching, this is not just a thing. It's not just a book. It's a life change. We're going to change how you live, how you feel, how you act, how you behave. You see, so many people out there are lost. They're working on small, menial stuff. They're just watching TV all day long, Netflix. They're going to these negative rooms. They're spending time scrolling through Instagram and downloading garbage, nonsense. And they think, I'm not getting my results. When's going to be my break? Well, this is your break. You're here listening today. This is your break. The key is, are you willing to listen? Are you willing to be invited to an opportunity that you can actually see yourself growing? See, individuals are always lost until they catch into something. And I want you to catch into something big. This could be your break. Right now, you probably have no compass. You probably are not even awake towards what your goal is, what you really want to do. And we're going to take you through a process that will get you really aligned with your beliefs and systems so that you can work on what you love to do. You're going to have to refuse to let anything else get in your way. But right now, you can't do it by yourself. You see, with Bob Proctor teaching me this, my clients are getting results. I'm getting results. Paula is getting results. And it's now your turn. It's your turn to open up your eyes and allow goodness to come into your life. You have got to wake up in the morning and be excited about what you're going to do. And if you're not having that excitement, if you don't have that energy to go to the gym, if you don't have the energy to go to your work, if your team is lost and don't know what the goal is, we need to talk. We need to see what's holding you back. See, there's a way that we do things. This is not just like I said, a book or a PDF. It's a system. We're going to change how you live, how you act, how you behave for the better, permanently. And the change is permanent. I'm not going to stay long with you today. My thought was just 30 minutes max. But I do have something at one. But what I'm sharing with you is that if you want to build your wealth strategy for 2022, if you really want to get something going, you need to see what Paula's up to this weekend. You need to see what I'm doing next week on Thursday. You need to open up your mind and say, you know what? I'd like to know what these guys are talking about. Where do they get this energy? Where do they get this vibe? How come they have good things coming into their life? And that's what I'm inviting you for. I'm inviting you so you can start seeing what you can do. Because right now you don't see it. Right now you truly don't see it. And I want you to see it. I want you to start really seeing that life could be a whole lot better starting today. How can you connect yourself with a mission and a goal? It's not just a thing. Who are you becoming 2 months from now, 6 months from now? Who's on your team? We're going to help you see that. We call it a worthy ideal. It's our lesson 1 in our 6 months live coaching. Could it be longer than 6 months? If you want to. Many people choose 6 months because that's roughly how long it takes. It could be less. Some people will get results in 2 months, 1 month. It all depends where you've been and what you've done. If you've never had any coaching in your life and you were totally lost and you have so many limiting beliefs, it might take a bit longer, but it's okay. What's the rush? It's taken you 20, 30, 40, 50 years to get here. But this could be the hour that can change your life, because it was an hour like this 10 months ago that I was in a meeting with Bob Proctor, and it has changed the course forever. I feel better, healthier, I'm happier, doing great, and my clients love it. And that's the best. We're going to bring you the best wealth building strategy you could ever have. It's a different way of thinking. It's a system for your life, for your health, for your wealth, for your business, for your team. You're going to start loving who you're going to become. And that's, I think, the best thing. When you start learning how to love yourself more and how you're going to start showing up in the world, that's what this is for you. So I call it wealth building strategies. You might be thinking it's just about money. It's really not just about money, it's about you. It is about you, because I want you to start winning. You've spent way too many times in the loss where you're not winning. I want you to start winning. I want you to start winning today. It's pretty sad. So many people spend years and years and years in the loss and not winning anything. And I want you to start winning. And once I found this, and I found that Bob has been doing it for 61 years, I had to do it. And now I'm doing it more and more, more and more. I apply it in my business, in my manufacturing, in my sales. The numbers just came out from our sales from last year. Even during this COVID year, which was terrible, our sales went up a couple $1 million. Our sales are better by 1.5 times from 3 years ago. My sales are double than 3 years ago. So this thing works. I know it works. 100% it works. But you got to ask your question, what are you waiting for? So with that, I'm going to invite you to my session, which is going to be next Thursday on the 27th at 12 p.m. Eastern. Next Thursday. If you're interested, hit me up, send me an email, send me a back chat message, send me whatever you want to send. Send me a text, I think is the best. I'm going to put my number. My number, okay? 734-430-7396. 734-430-7396. And for those who are watching me live, text me and say, let's talk. That's it. And then we can have a conversation. And also, my good friend Paula here, we're having an event this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be amazing. And I'm going to give her the next 12 minutes to talk about uh, what she's up to, how this has changed her life, and how she can help you really change your life for the better. Paula, I want to thank you for being here. And you're not just here on Clubhouse, by the way. You're also going live on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter on my accounts. So, Paula, the mic's yours. Welcome. Great to see you here today, and the mic's yours.
Thank you, Kamal. If I would have known, I'd go to LinkedIn and see your life. That handsome face of yours. Thanks so much for allowing me to speak. And what Kamala was saying is so true. Wealth building strategies. And it really starts, the first strategy that you have to learn, it's mindset. How do you create that mindset that it will carry you through the worst of your life? Because one of the things I've been talking a lot with my clients, and even last week when I was in another training, there is the life of cycles. The law of cycles. There will always follow something good after something bad. The law of polarity, if something bad happened, there's something really good on the other side. And with those two laws, the more you train yourself, just like the gym, but you go to the mental gym, when you are feeling good and when you're feeling better, the better prepared are you when life comes, when those valleys show up, because they will show up. And if you're an entrepreneur, you're going to see them coming. You have to go through them. That's just part of the journey. And I was listening to Bill Gross, and if you ever heard of Bill Gross, he's an incredible entrepreneur. He has sold he's almost in the eighth business. He sold them for over $1 billion. And I don't even think that he's 50. So it's incredible training. And he's saying, if you expect not to go through the valleys, you're not a true entrepreneur. And the truth is, the majority of us are not even business owners. We're business operators. And we have to learn how to become business owners. And you cannot do it by yourself. because otherwise you probably done it by now. And if you want to double your sales, or you want to double your income, you would have done it by now if you knew how to do it. And I'm so happy for you, Kamal. Congratulations in the sales in your company. I guess the boss of yours deserves to give you the big bonus, a percent of the sales increase, right? Because you have brought this material to the company through yourself, through applying it to you and then sharing that with your employees. So that's incredible. And you don't have to have employees. You can share it with your family.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that this has helped me the most is become a better mom. Because I learned that in order for my daughter to be what I want her to be, which is successful in anything that she wants to do, I have to teach her how. And you cannot tell her, I want you to go to the university, I want you to get a career, I want you to do this. Because telling them doesn't do anything. You have to show them how to do it by doing it yourself first. And that has been the biggest lesson I learned from studying with Bob and other teachers and thinking into yourself every single morning is when I become a better version of myself, my daughters are becoming a better versions of themselves because I speak to them different, because I show them and lead the way. It's like when we say we pave the way for them to do better. And then in return, they will do the same for their kids. So you're building wealth generationally, not only money, but mindset and many other things. You're building it right now. You're paving the way for future generations. So this is incredible. Kamal said it's not only about money. Money is great. It is the byproduct. And you do want money, and you do need money to live and pay bills. And most of all, for me, money is important to reach people beyond my presence. And I heard that from Bob Proctor years ago. You need money to reach as many people as you can beyond your presence. You need money for marketing yourself. You need money to travel. You need money to donate. You need money to build schools. You need money to build businesses, academies. One of mine is a leadership academy. You need money. And you don't even have to make it yourself. You just have to learn how to attract the money to you to generate. And it can come from somebody else. It doesn't even have to be in your own bank account, but it won't come to you if you don't build that mindset, that abundance and wealth mindset. So this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the workshop is You Were Born Rich, based on Bob Proctor's You Were Born Rich book. And we are jamming it with activities. You don't need to know a lot more. That's what thinking into result is. It clarifies what you already know, and then it puts you into action. So in this workshop, we're going to clarify what you already know, and then put you into action. Because action, it would opens the door for abundance. It would opens the door for receiving what you want. So in the workshop, that's why it's not a webinar, it's not a masterclass, it's a workshop. And you will be actively working on yourself. And myself and Maria, my partner, and Kamal will be all there, help you, guide you through those things that you might think that you cannot get there by lifting your vibration, because the solution and everything you want, it's not at the level where you are. It's at a different higher vibration. So we have to get you there so you can bring it. And so the exercises are designed to do exactly that, to show you how to go where your goal is, and then replicate over and over. This is something that I learned the hard way, because I thought I could do it by myself, and it took me years with YouTube University. When I finally got a coach and my mentors, it can take 15 minutes for them to tell me exactly what I'm not doing. And exactly why Tiger Woods, it is what it is, because his coach showed him a better way of doing what he was already being the best in. And Michael Jordan, the same thing. So it's just giving you that 2-millimeter shift to help you get where you want. And if you want to get where you want, Thinking into Yourself is one of the best programs that I have ever done, and I've done a few. I invested quite a bit in myself, but it was thinking to yourself that took me to the next level of fulfillment. Not only the science of getting rich, but the fulfillment, the art of feeling full, happy, satisfied, and wake up every day excited. Because, like Kamal said, I don't know where I get energy from. I've been sleeping like 4 hours for the last 2 weeks. And I go to bed not wanting to go to bed because I still have stuff to do, and I wake up like ready to go because I have a purpose and I found it, and I get energy. Energy doesn't come from food and sleeping. Energy comes from motion, from falling in love with that goal and going after it. We are energy. We're beings of energy. We just need to use it towards what we want. So thank you, Kamal, for allowing me this opportunity. And I will send you more information. Kamal has some more information. And please take this chance of investing 6 hours in here to get to the next level. Thanks, Kamal.
So good. Thank you so much. So yeah, I just posted on my live here, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It's a workshop, You Were Born Rich, and it's going to be on the live. Many will watch it. And Paula, this was amazing. I think people will really jump on it and really learn how to really do this, because such a critical information, the timing where we're at in the year, January 20th. And this could be the weekend that somebody's life will change for the better. They just have to jump on it. So we keep doing our best and we forget the rest. And what, like Paula said, Paula's invested thousands of dollars in the training, and she's going to do a phenomenal job this weekend. I'm going to be there supporting her on this event. It's a workshop because it's an inside job getting rich. And the wealth is already here. So I just want to thank you, Paula. Thanks for coming to support, and I look forward to supporting you as well. And let's do this. So 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. this weekend. Reach out. I even put my phone number. Text me. Let's talk, and we go from there. We can send you the link to register, and sky's the limit. Wealth building. It's up to you to take charge of yourself, your career, your life, to move it to the next level. Don't wait for chance. Don't wait to get lucky. You are getting lucky right now by seeing this information, by meeting us, meeting Paula right here today. She's phenomenal. I won't even tell you how much she spent on herself with Tony Robbins, many other mentors, and now with Bob. And we've done so much to give you all this. So jump on it this weekend, and your life will be changed for the better. And we're going to do our best to help every one of you that shows up. So, and don't be selfish. Invite others. You might not want this. You might be busy, but invite your friends, invite your family. It's not going to cost you anything. So jump on it. I want to thank you so much. Love you all. It's been a blessing every day this week. I'm going live 12:30. I want to thank everybody that supports me and sends me messages and kind words on my DMs. Sorry, I'm a bit behind, but I will catch up. I'm going to add that to my calendar and my VA. We're finalizing that job today, actually, right now. And I look forward to speaking with you again. Paula, I look forward to the event. Thank you for being amazing and awesome. And let's do this. Let's change people's lives. Paula, final words.
Thank you, Kamal. Yes, let's change people's life, because when you change your life, you change other people. Just to add what you were saying, just out of curiosity, the other day I sat down to estimate the number of hours that I invested in myself, just the number of hours, the dollar value, it's over 6 figures. And I just went through my calendar in the last 4 years of my calendar, and I have invested over 2,500 hours in training. That doesn't even include all the workshops, all the personal training that I do on the side on myself. And it's over 2,500 hours. That's more than I invested in getting an engineering degree. So I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I do really go in for this PhD now.
You deserve that. You're amazing. That's incredible. And that's what's going to happen this weekend for those who shows up. You're going to get the best from both of us and Maria as well. So I want to thank you again. Thank you, Paula, for the support. We'll talk in a little bit. Have an amazing day. Blessings to every one of you. Good day. Thank you.